Mr.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy back at it again with another Street Beefs commentary, y'all. Right now we got an MMA match, and judging by the title, somebody's getting KO'd. We got Wing C. Wing C, man, he's been fighting a lot, very often. I think probably in this event alone, he probably had maybe 2 or 3 fights. Him and it was another guy that had like a few fights, probably just as much. But Wing C's been very active. He's a man of very few words at the start of a fight, and he seemed to be a very decently talented guy. I think his last fight was against somebody, but I think it was the same guy who had probably just as many fights that day. But right now he's going against Kratos, the God of War. His name ain't Kratos, but his name is God of War. So I don't really know about this guy. Yeah, expect the unexpected when it comes to him. But yeah, let's get straight to it.
R.I.P. to Showtime.
R.I.P.
Don't
to
forget his
Showtime.
GoFundMe is posted below. Please help his family in their time of need. Also, there's a reward of $8,000 for information leading to the arrest of the person that killed him, called Baltimore Crime Stoppers. Thank you.
God of War.
God of War, 155. Starting to see a whole lot of 155s
Wing
coming in.
5'6".
140.
140.
10-pound discrepancy, but
Mouthpiece.
I don't think it's that much big of a deal. I think it's all in the same weight
Yeah,
class.
baby. Streetbeefs round one. Let's work.
About to go at it. Touch it. Oh, no, never mind. No touch of the gloves. Wing C already with the wild stuff. Let's see what got him. Oh, wow.
Yeah, first knockout ever. Pretty excited, man.
Wow.
God of War. I'm gonna be in the UFC one day. That's my biggest plan. This is actually my second win with Streetbeefs. My first one was 4 years ago against Wild Whitey, and I'm just proud of this.
So he
knockout,
has
bro.
been here before.
Stop coming, man. COVID.
Wild Whitey.
COVID shut my gym down. Shout out Freedom MMA, Manassas, Virginia. Coach Johnny Curtis, Big Tree.
Hey man, some of those skills he
yeah, man, I'm just glad
he
he's
ended
all
up
right.
still retaining.
I'm just glad he's all right.
Wow, man. Wow. That, sheesh. Man, let this be a lesson, man. Always touch your opponent's gloves, man. I mean, of course that didn't cause that to happen, but dang. I don't know if that was his first, second, or third, man, but after that one, I would say probably just chillax for the rest of the day, man, because that was a nasty one. He was stiff, man. And KOs like that, they can take some years off your career, man. Sheesh. Wing C, man, came out, didn't touch gloves. Already started with the wild kicks, man. I remember one fight before, man, he had like that with the same guy, man. Just came out there and just went crazy with it. But God of War wasn't having none of that. He stayed composed and calm and only just threw one shot, a lead head kick, and that put Wing C down and out. Man, I really don't kind of know what to say, man. That was bad. That was a bad knockout. I hope Wing C can like look at this and understand what he needs to work on and try to be a little bit more controlled, because this is like his second fight where he came out wild and crazy. And although that makes for a good fight for the fans, at the end of the day, man, you gotta go home to your regular life and you got stuff you gotta do, whether it be a job or something like that. You still gotta live and whatnot. So I'm not against it at all, but for me, man, I think it's best to just come out with a level head and just throw what works, do what works, you know, not get all crazily aggressive and just try to put on the show for everybody. Like, yeah, it's part that too, but it's part also being smart with your fighting. And if anything, I would say maybe Wing C probably need to have a little bit more control, get down to fundamentals before you start throwing crazy stuff, because at least then, once you get the fundamentals down, you can start breaking the fundamental rules a little bit in order to get off some of that crazy stuff. God of War, hopefully he can find a gym he can go to, because at least based off of what we've seen, I can tell that he's got more in him. He's capable of more, so hopefully he come back. I know Wing C gonna come back, but he needs to recover first, take his time, and then come back. And God of War, man, hopefully we can see more of you, man. I'm kind of still shocked, man. That was a crazy KO. There's been a lot of craziness going on in this event, man. People getting knocked down or knocked out, and it's been a good event, especially with everything that happened to Showtime. Like, I think these guys are doing him some justice, putting on this kind of these kind of fights or whatnot. All props to Streetbeefs and my condolences to his family. But other than that, man, this has been another Streetbeefs commentary, and whew, I hit you boys back. We'll be back again with another one. Peace.
I drama still I learned a masterpiece. Used to be a broken puzzle, now I am a masterpiece. I took L's but they were small, made them word like Allen Keys. Feel like it's my turn to Allen.